Sorry, I
Will.
didn't hit the button.
Oh,
I'm Pat.
I'm Will.
I'm Jeffrey. Yeah, no, you're right. And this kind of, they ask those questions. It's like, well, if people don't have money, why don't they just print more money, Uncle Scrooge?
Did he explain it?
He doesn't explain
there?
inflation, yes. So,
But he doesn't
yeah.
like finger wag though.
No,
He's like,
yeah.
listen, you little asshole.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me tell you the problem with this.
Yeah.
Right.
I have plenty of money, so I don't really care what inflation is.
That means the government has a budget too. That's right.
Problematic. Like, so Scrooge's situation is so fucked up, like in terms of what it would actually do to like Duckburg, right? Because just literally hoarding money is like the stall of the economy, man. That's what.
If he was a really rich guy, he'd have a bank, not a money pit.
Well, but he doesn't want a bank.
No, because
He
it's
doesn't
his.
trust it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And I feel like, I mean, if that's the case, Scrooge's job should be lending, right? So he's using his own assets as basically security.
Well, he's an industrialist. I mean, he's got McDuck Industries. That,
That's
you
true.
know, like.
Yeah.
I was about
So
to
he
say, did
basically
even have
just sits on
business?
his pile of fucking Elon Musk level billions of dollars.
And he kind of, like, McDuck Industries sort of makes everything, right? So it's
I'm
like,
pretty sure they make nuclear missiles.
and chicken McNuggies. I mean, I think
Chicken
it's,
McNuggets, yeah,
I think
right,
it goes from one end to the other. I think
Right,
there's,
yeah.
I think he's kind of, he's sort of LexCorp in that he's got his fucking dirty mitts on everything.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like if a dollar goes through this town, I want it to touch my hands twice.
Oh, at least.
Yeah.
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 'Cause didn't Gizmo Duck? Didn't he work for him while he was making Gizmo Duck?
Oh boy.
Gyro
Um,
Gearloose.
Oh, yeah, you're right,
Gearloose was he had the glasses. He was the
Yeah.
inventor.
He was the inventor of it, right?
Gizmo Duck, the guy, was what was his name? It was like
Oh man.
he had a real pussy ass name. It was like Reginald Quackbush or something like really unassuming, right?
Yeah, I can't remember.
But Gyro Gearloose was the actual inventor.
And he was working for Scrooge, wasn't it?
Like
Yeah.
voluntarily, like for fun. Yeah, I don't think that like he was actually on the payroll because
All the patents go to Scrooge. He just gets to use the lab.
that was the thing was like Scrooge asked. He didn't come into Gyro and say like, "Get on this."
Make me a robotic duck.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right.
Wasn't he close to getting fired though?
Gyro?
I thought he was freaking out when he was trying to put it together. Maybe.
I don't think Gyro ever was. Again, I don't think his job was ever at risk. I don't think he worked for McDuck. I think he was like straight up just like bros.
I don't remember. I don't think I watched that series all the way through to where like because Gyro Duck was like the last. I mean, the tail end of it.
Well, how many seasons do you think the show had?
Probably like 6.
Three.
It had 3.
Yeah. Okay. So,
And Gizmo Duck was
but
probably
how many
the full
episodes per
season.
season?
Oh.
Probably
Okay.
a lot.
So they used to order these in crazy batches.
Yeah, I
So-
know. This is back in the GI Joe days. So
Yeah, but this is different. Disney was a little bit different because they didn't. They had some internal stuff, whereas like if you went with the other places, it's like, all right, this is Indonesia, this is Korea, this is. You'd have one company sending out to like 7 different
yeah,
studios.
I understand.
But Disney did a lot of their stuff in house with help from some outside places, which is why a lot of their stuff actually looked consistent and good.
Yeah.
Like,
Unlike GI Joe, it looks awful.
well,
It's terrible.
some episodes look great.
You
One out
gotta
of 10.
watch a lot.
This
in order
is
to
what I'm
find one
talking
or
about.
two of
Or-
those. Yeah.
Or they have great sequences, but there's a lot of them where it's like, man, this is some ass.
Dude, it makes South Park look like fucking
It
Disney.
really
Yeah.
does. Yeah. And it's weird because because what they do is those shows, even DuckTales do this, they do like a 5-parter, right? If the 5-parter did well, they would then say, okay, well, how many episodes do you want to order? Like 75.
Yeah.
So can we do another season? Sure. Let's do another 70. no problem. And then like when that they'd also have like a third season that's like you get 6 because they're not sure if they really want to go that far with it. And so yeah, they had like Gizmo Duck was a big thing in the third series, as was that cave duck named Bubba,
Oh yeah,
who had a triceratops
Yeah.
and a girlfriend named Julie.
Julie. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, see that got weird. There's too many characters. So
Yeah, I know like the Carl Barks books with those did have kind of like an expansive roster,
I
but
never read those.
there was
Yeah.
like 40 years of comic books.
Dude, I remember they used to have those comic books at my dad's barber shop.
Exactly. Yeah.
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 So, and I mean, why would you read that when like there was so many other ones that you just it was like, well, that one's on TV, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yet at the same time, the funny thing is, all right, so a lot of those books are worth a fortune. And like back in the
In real
day,
money or redneck money? Okay, got
um,
it.
and like back in the day, like those things would outsell like comic books like crazy. They would sell like millions and millions and millions of copies. Like to this day, like one of the like McDuck is like one of the huge comics still going in Europe.
Oh.
Yeah.
The voice of McDuck was Alan Young. Do you know what he's from?
Mr. Ed?
Yeah.
I think you
Whoa.
told me that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I think you told
he's
me that,
Wilbur,
yeah.
Mr. Ed.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he actually talks like McDuck. So he's from Scotland.
Well,
And so his Wilbur voice is
Is
I don't know what he's making up. Yeah.
That's his American Christian.
It's his Americanization.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
But wait a second. Okay, now,
He died a while ago.
but he was the second voice of McDuck, right?
Nope. He's the original. From the Christmas Carol, he's the original guy.
But what about those '60s ones, those '50s, like that?
It's the same guy. So
That was the same.
it's totally
Was
the
he
same
just
guy.
playing it differently?
No, he would just sign up for different things, and like they say, hey, can you come back from McDuck? And he hadn't done it for a couple of years, so it just sounds a little different. Same fucking guy. So
Wow.
yeah,
Okay. No, the newest one is David Tennant.
yeah.
Really?
Alan
Yeah.
Young is dead,
wow.
but he did all the ones in the '80s.
Yeah.
So he did a bunch of the specials in the '90s. He lived to be like 100. So and then he did it
Because he
all.
sleeps on a pile of money.
I guess, man. I mean,
He's the man.
yeah. I mean, he's like one of those guys in Hollywood that you get one lucky hit, and then everybody kind of recognizes you, but you never do anything else.
Right.
Feel like fucking Gomez Adams, So,
That's
who's Sean Astin's dad. So, fuck yeah, he is.
Really?
Yeah, he looked nothing alike.
not see that coming. I guess I'd really have to see what mom looks like because I'm going to presume he takes after her.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, I did see Fantastic Four.
How'd you like it?
It was fine. It did not
What an
have
endorsement.
the story was fine. Everything was good. It just did not have the pop I was hoping. So it would have been fine if I didn't go in with such high expectations. Galactus was not as tall as I was expecting.
Yeah, he's like the size of a building.
A little bit higher. But
Yeah.
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 And then like Jonathan Krasinski would have been a way better Mr. Fantastic.
I think a lot of people would have been.
Pedro
I don't
Pascal
like
is
Pedro
just
Pascal.
too calm. Like he's
He's overexposed. So
just
I watched him at Narcos. I saw his butt.
I think I did too. I think I saw it because you told me to watch it.
It's a good series.
Well, you never told me it's like watch out for this dude's butt.
It's gonna show up all of a sudden.
Yeah. Wait, was he in one or two?
He was in both. So he was one of the few guys that was in both.
Okay.
you'd be happy that they made Ben Grimm Jewish,
Right.
so they did do that.
What'd you think of his voice?
It was fine.
It was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
Was it befitting a rock monster?
It could have been a little bit more grumbly
The Rockmaster's a Jew?
yes.
Very much so. Yeah.
Okay.
It could have been more, but it was okay. Like once once it's going, like you don't notice it. Having
Okay.
him grow a beard was
I've seen a picture of that.
that was a little weird. Um, but then the rest of it was like Reed wasn't really like solving things. Like he was thinking stuff up all the time, but he wasn't like thinking way outside the box. And the thing he did think way outside. Are you going to go see it eventually, or do you care?
I might.
Do you want me
I
to ruin anything, or
I think there's. I think everything's been ruined for me.
Yeah,
I
I've
think,
already seen.
so he teleports an egg, and so his plan is to teleport Earth to a different location.
right.
And it's just like, how are you going to make the world balance? Just popping the world here without a moon,
It's got two
with
suns now. Yeah.
like you're just you're just gonna plop plop, and everyone's gonna be like fine. No, the world would be like
Well, people getting eaten. You know.
But then
Well,
they try and teleport Galactus, and then it's just like, yeah, the four of them should not really be able to put up a fight against Galactus.
okay, so all right, this is basically this is how it was broken down for me. It's like so if you're there in the moment and you don't give anything any critical thought, you just accept it at face value. That's why it has like such high ratings. But so what I've been told here is like the minute that you think about any of this shit, it all falls apart. Where it's like, all right, so my understanding is that instead of inventing something to learn the surfer's language, Johnny Storm just learns it in like 2 days
On his own,
on his own.
just playing some messages.
Right. Whereas Reed Richards would go to something and say, like, can you give me a recording of that? I'm going to feed it in the
Right.
computer. Here, go play with this.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
And I understand there's a lot of this here where it's just so that some characters have something to do.
Probably, yeah.
Right. And that's sort of like it's okay. It's better than like not doing anything or just sidelining characters, right? Because we remember those X-Men, it was basically Wolverine and ensemble, right?
Yeah,
It is like you know how it goes.
still kind of is, yeah.
Still kind of is. But yeah, it's there's that thing that you just talked about. Like if you threw your hands up in the theater and said like, well, that doesn't make sense. It's like, why would you teleport the planet? Why would you not teleport the thing instead of the planet? And that wouldn't work anyway.
Well, I get why it would have been a challenge to teleport Galactus. They technically didn't even know just how big he'd be.
Well, and it implies that he wants to be teleported.
Well, they tried to set him up by having him walk into a triangle that's painted on the road.
Right.
Like, it was.
Step here.
It
Step here.
was, and he stops on the last step. It's like, did you really need to paint a giant triangle on the ground?
Right.
Like, you wouldn't know where, okay, he's got to be in between this building, this. They painted literally, and I was like, come on, guys.
Well, and this is the kind of thing where it's like, all right, so you're going to do that, but evidently, like Uatu the Watcher and the Ultimate Nullifier are somehow too out of bounds for this. Like that's sort of like I read those like
Well, they have
60s
Uatu
books.
in the what ifs.
Well,
Oh, that's
no,
pretty cool.
but I mean he's crucial to this actual story,
Oh, gosh.
right? Because this is when he actually intervenes. Like Galactus knows his ass. He's like, "You're not supposed to do this shit. Your title is Watcher, bitch. So watch." And so he actually he's the one that tells Reed, he's like, you know, there's something you could fuck up his day with. Like, really? Where? On his ship.
Okay.
And so he gets this thing, and then that sort of introduces that thing into the universe where nobody really knows what it does. But Galactus does not want it pointed at him, and he doesn't want that button pressed.
It's kill him a
It is literally called the Ultimate Nullifier. And it looks that I wish I could describe it in a little bit more detail, but like if you took a tape measure, right, and moved the front out like 2 inches, and then hold your thumb out like this. That's what it looks like.
Pew,
Oh.
pew, pew, pew.
And it's got this little like tourney dial on it, right? Okay. And it's like the most deadly weapon in the universe, right? And it's been a thing there for a long time. So I mean, it's like, all right, so let me get this straight. You're going to get him to walk on the thing,
I mean, it was cool to see Galactus,
right?
because they actually showed all of him and all that kind of stuff. It was sad to see that he was only bigger than the building. Like, and then, like, the whole time span of how far, like, how he traveled to Earth was just really whacked. Like, they got back and they said, and then they also say, like, oh, we talked to Galactus and he would have been cool sparing our planet if we gave him our son. But
Right.
we're not going to do that. And it's like, well, no, just don't say, like, why are you telling the people that that was even, it was you four? Like, the secret stays with us. He said he's going to come kill the planet, right? Right.
Well, I can dig. I mean, so I can dig like the honesty of Reed Richards and say like, this is the offer that was made. I declined, right? We have to deal with this a different way, right? I mean, I can respect that in that is sort of true to the character, right?
It makes logically no sense, though.
He doesn't always make logical sense. I mean, remember that's part one of the. So this I did appreciate. Evidently, is they do keep to that thing where all right, so he's so invested in like science crap that he oftentimes is very cold and distant to his entire
they did
family,
good with that,
right? Which is one of his major failings. It's like, well, I mean, that's sort of like a weird thing, but you know, that's sort of that's where he keeps getting into trouble, right? That's cool. That's a character flaw, and you can keep that. And that same sort of honesty is like, well, you know, the problem here is, well, we have this as X variable, and it's like this in this case, the variable happens to be on some, and sorry, we can't do that.
Well, then later on, Sue comes out and just gives like a little speech to everybody who's hating them and being like, the world's going to die because you won't give up your kid, blah, blah. And she's just like, comes out and she's like, you all are my family. And they're like, oh, yay. And it's just like, dude, you had an angry mob and you literally turned them in like 3 seconds. Like, dude, they're all still going to die. Like,
right.
So
I've heard one of the best moments if you like get into that, and I might watch it again. There's something to it that it does sort of like hit that '60s kick, and I guess it wasn't as fucking like atrocious. I think there were some pretty serious changes to the script because supposedly there was supposed to be some crap in there that was really offensive that they dialed down. But like I guess one of the best moments is like when they're getting chased, and as a mom, she doesn't like the Silver Surfer, and she's saying, kill it.
Oh, yeah.
Kill it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool, because that's what mom would say if something was threatening you. But again, there's also some weird stuff. It's like, again, you look at these people, it's like, why do you all look so old?
The Fantastic Four?
Yes.
That was fine. Didn't mind that.
Well, so these are the people that are supposed to be in this series, like from here on out. This is like supposed to be their next generation of stuff, right?
Right.
They're only going to get older from here.
Oh, you mean the actors?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, Reed getting older. That's
well, I don't
fine.
think there was any guarantee that they're actually going to do more.
Oh, 100%.
Well, no. I mean, if this one had bombed as bad as the last couple.
No, they already had.
It bombed pretty hard.
Oh, it has?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was.
It had a great first weekend.
Oh, I haven't kept up with it. I just saw that Jurassic, like Dinosaur 7, made it over its $1 billion mark.
So that was the big winner of the summer. Right?
This is so dumb.
Well,
man.
it also came out first.
Well, it's not just that it came out first, but people kept seeing it when other movies were out, and worldwide. There was this big. Look, I participated in this. I shouldn't have, but there was this fucking dickhead who basically said, like, you know, sometimes when these movies get this rating and Dinosaur 7 comes out, you have to wonder if it's not the problem with the movies, but if something's gone wrong with the general audience.
Yeah. The problem is the other humans.
Now,
It's never the zombies, Jeff.
It's never the zombies. We've been over this now. This is say this. It's like I get what you're saying, right? I get it. Here's the problem though: is if the audience, like, if you go to a dealership, right, and you say, I got kids now. I'm looking for a kind of a sturdy SUV, all-wheel drive. I live somewhere that's snowing, and then the person says, "This is a rear-wheel drive sports car. You're gonna take it, or you're stupid."
You're not a man.
The problem is you. That's the thing is the audience is never wrong. I came around on that where it's like, you know what? I'm cool with that. Here's the thing is I've reconciled that if you're going to make an art house movie like The Lobster, which I loved, or Killing of a Sacred Deer or something like this, you have to accept that, yes, you get all the creative vision. You have to accept that it is very unlikely that you will have mainstream appeal where you get to go ahead and go from start to finish. And that's okay, because that's a different movie.
Yeah.
But if you're making something where you say, like, we're shooting for $1 billion, right? You got to put out some polls. You got to say, like, hey, what do you guys want? What have we been fucking up in these? Is there some more? What's was a plus delta? Is that the thing that they do now instead of like pros cons or like
Plus, I don't know what that is.
It's basically when you do the chart where it's like liked this, less of this, but they don't like doing plus minus anymore.
The delta is just the change, right?
Okay, all right, that's
Yeah, okay.
okay. But yeah, so there's a version of this where if you're shooting for $1 billion, you do have to ask the audience what they want.
You should.
Well, you can't get mad at them if you don't ask.
So it was fine.
Right.
It was
When
It
did you
was
go
good.
see that?
last like a week ago.
Oh, okay.
Did you?
Yeah.
That was an opening week, was it?
It was right after.
Oh, okay.
Because I got my kids on Sunday night, so we went on Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was only $6 to go see it.
You were in the morning, didn't you?
No, we went at night.
It was at night.
Yeah, we went after I got off work, so we went there at 5:40.
Were there people there?
Yeah,
Okay.
$6.
$6?
$6.
That's weird. Those were like morning rates.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, we didn't go see IMAX or anything. We just saw it in the regular
No.
theater, but
no.
$6. Like I was like,
$6.
Damn.
All right.
I like didn't even use my free ticket. Like that I
No
get per
shit.
month. I was
Okay,
like
yeah.
$6. Oh man, I'm saving
I
that.
would spend cash money on it.
Yeah, I don't know. So I'll get a free ticket for something that actually costs something. Because I guess it's their Tuesdays. They have a discount, but it was
okay.
only 50 cents. So it was $6.50. I don't know.
They're really trying to get people in this theater. Huh?
On Tuesdays, I guess. So if you want to go see a movie, I guess go on Tuesday. If you guys ever want to go see a movie.
Well, you mentioned it.
I did. That's what actually my brother said. Or no, it wasn't my brother. It was one of the other guys at the yacht club really liked it. Said it was a good standalone movie.
Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
Oh,
So you don't need to know shit about the universe to enjoy it.
no,
Cool. So
totally its own
it's
universe.
like you don't need a fucking catalog to. Yeah.
Oh, I think the catalog is kind of the fun thing about those, but
Okay.
that's sort of. I guess that's the thing. Well, at this point,
If you want your catalog, it's coming.
well,
Next year, yeah.
I guess I'd put it this way: like after like so many things since like 2008, right? Like if you're watching like the first Iron Man and you're watching the credits and you see that they actually do like the 10 Rings logo, like back then it was like, did you see that?
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, look at where that's going. What fucking shit would it take for you to actually be like, oh, look at that, look what's coming? What would it take to actually blow your socks off now? It's like, oh, I can't believe this is coming.
Well, it was cool to see Franklin's hands like touch Doom's face
Oh, okay.
as
okay.
the first end credit, and then everyone sits through the end,
Uh-huh.
and it was like a 1960s cartoon of the Fantastic Four of each person being like their power. And I was like, oh, that's bullshit. You made us all wait for that.
dude, I don't even wait like here for like post credit stuff. I'll just look it up online.
Yeah, me too.
Like I'm not gonna sit around. I was like, no, man, don't. This shtick was fine, fucking 15 years ago.
It's still cool, unless
It's
they waste it like
Dude,
that.
I'm out as soon as
Well, it's great. You can see the
because I've already been
first.
there for like 3.5 hours. Oh,
You can see the first end credit, and then you can still go to the bathroom, come back, and then see the final one. So you don't have to like leave.
if I get
go
up,
out.
I'm done.
right.
Yeah, I ain't coming back.
It's fine. It works good, but that was a lame credit, so it's not worth it.
All right, fair enough. Like I said, I might still.
It's a fine movie.
I might.
It's it's fine. I really wanted more. I wanted Galactus to be more.
Well, I guess so. I would put this to you just a moment. Again, I don't normally, you know, do phone stuff. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment,
What are you doing?
looking something up.
Oh,
Breaking every rule we have
I know,
about our
man.
whole
Yeah,
channel.
jeez.
Okay, so I would just ask you this endorsement that you have that says it's fine. Okay, what do you think the Rotten Tomatoes score is on this movie?
For the
65.
Critics and audience.
critics, I'd say 84, and audience 81.
I'd flip those.
So you say critics
I'd say,
81.
yeah, I'd say critics are lower than audience.
Okay, critics have it at 87, and the audience has it at 92.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Did it feel like that to you?
I didn't feel it was a 92 because I thought it could have had way more. Like the Silver Surfer helping him out was just like one quick, like she just flew in real quick and did one hit and then was like done.
Right.
And I was like, no, man, the Fantastic Four to beat Galactus, like the Silver Surfer's
Well,
gotta pitch in some serious help here.
so all right. So to play off that storyline that eggs from, right, is so the Fantastic Four did that to Galactus once, where they kind of knocked him over. And they didn't really knock him over, he fell down. And it was a combination of two very specific things.
A big pile of ice.
That would be funny. It would also imply that he's retarded. It's like, I've eaten a lot of worlds, but none with like this slippery, wet. This no, so there were so first and foremost, he was starved.
Oh, right.
He was absolutely starved. And the second thing that happened was, and this is kind of a cool thing, this is where Doctor Strange came in, was he made Galactus experience all the souls at one time that had been extinguished by his actions. And so while that was going on, Reed and the Thing did the rubber band thing, and he launched it as a rock to his face and he fell over, which was like a big, huge deal. It's like, wow, that's really creative.
Yeah, this
It's
one
like on a
was.
Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's still kind of cool here in the context of like, this is a thing that all right, why is this cool? All right, so the first time you beat this dude because the outside interference, right? This is basically like outside interference and wasn't supposed to happen this way, but now you have this. The second time was that they ran into each other. It was that you'd gotten Galactus to, you'd broke your deal with him. In order for him to help you, you had to relinquish the thing where it's like the promise to not eat your planet. And then the third time here where he's kind of cashing in on this after he'd gotten fucked up, I think, don't quote me on this, but I think it was when his hero Terrax led him to a bad planet, which poisoned him, right? That's when he showed up. It's like, well, I know one good place, right? I got to go ahead and get this fill up because I can't have you scout out for me because you're a bad man, right? So then he did that, and then that's when he got hit, and that's also when he started shrinking.
Yeah, and this one he was fully full.
And the other thing here is, did they touch on? Because this is one cool thing that Byrne added to the. There's this great picture. This is a fantastic art. Is where they tell you that Galactus isn't that. That appearance that he has isn't that.
No.
Okay, there is this fantastic piece of art. I'll have to show it to you. But basically, it's your civilization's perception of what this thing could be.
Oh, okay.
Right. So there is this picture where, and God, it's framed awesome. Where it's all these different visions of all these worlds and how they've seen this creature, and it is so cool. Where it's like, well, we see him as this cosmic spaceman with this big helmet because that makes sense to us.
God. Cool.
Anyway,
That'd be cool.
that's the lore.
Well, if you guys do make it out, curious what you guys would think.
All right, if I can.
Or go see the dinosaurs.
I don't want to see it.
I'm
Do
not
you
going
want to see the dinosaurs?
to see dinosaurs.
You're not going to pay for that, are you?
I haven't paid for the last 3 of them. Why
I'm
would I
gonna
pay
say.
for this one? Yeah.
You can't be part of the problem with this one, Patrick.
Mm-mm.
I didn't even help out the dinosaurs.
You saw the other one though, didn't you? Did you go
I
to the
don't know
theater
if I've seen all of them.
for Dominion?
Dominion. I did not see that one. I did not see the one with
It's
the
a Fallen
mansion.
Kingdom. Is it?
Fallen Kingdom. I didn't see that one. Last one that I saw was the Lost World. No, the Chris Pratt one.
The first Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
Jurassic World.
World.
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
right.
last one that I've seen in theater.
Oh, that's right. This one is Afterbirth.
Afterbirth.
Right.
See, and I didn't even contribute to that. That's kind of crazy.
You didn't go see it?
No,
Oh, okay.
I do respect that. I mean,
I wasn't like striking against it. I just didn't get around to it.
well, you did have to also like weigh your time. Where you like
We did a lot of vacation-y stuff this summer, so
you did,
yeah.
and there's a point where it's like I have to put other things on hold to go see Dinosaur 7, and you didn't.
I didn't. I still
Correct.
saw Superman and Fantastic Four and did everything else. So I think I did pretty good.
How do you think Superman did on those Rotten Tomatoes scores?
Oh, the critics probably 92, and it might be 92, 91 or something.
It's right about it's 83 critics, 91.
Oh, the critics.
It's right about the same. And again, I would ask you, is it on that level?
I'd rather have seen a Mr. Terrific movie.
See, that's if the movie has you leaving saying, I wish I saw that movie, you probably shouldn't be rating the movie that high.
Or maybe they're making a Mr. Terrific movie. But I don't think they are. But he was cool.
So I understand. I mean, it was.
Yeah, Superman was probably the worst part.
Superman was the worst guy in his own movie.
That's it, man. If you go to Popeye's Chicken and Biscuits, there are 2 things on the menu that have to be good.
Crypto was better than Superman.
I think got really good waffle fries.
Who's got really good waffle fries? Popeyes?
Obviously.
Do they?
No, I just made that up.
Oh, like I've never gotten waffle fries from them. I'm curious.
They have curly fries.
They do have curly fries.
Oh,
I thought they have the steak fries too, don't they?
No.
Oh, I thought they did.
They have
Really?
okay, so they have like seasoned fries. So it's like big fries, but they have
they are the
that
big.
curly fry seasoning.
Okay. Yeah, but they are big, so you taste the potato.
They are potatoes,
Yeah.
yes, that's correct.
I don't like giant fries.
You know what? I will tell you this. You know who all right, so after doing a whole bunch of fucking like audio work, I was in the mood for something like good. And you know who surprised me has great fries now? The In-N-Out. And I used to think those things
They
were
were
like
Really?
like I used to think like this is like what you line a bird cage with. But this is
use it for mulch. Dude, the last couple times I went there, I didn't even get the fries because
there was like a last minute thing. Like
I've been there in a minute.
well, when I went there like a couple of nights ago, I went there at like 10:45,
Mhm.
right? And this was like one of the few times you don't see the line go around the block
It
twice.
hasn't been that way in a while.
Well, if you hit it at certain times, it's still gonna happen.
Yeah,
Like,
but not.
you hit it around noon, you hit it around dinner time, anything like that. But so I got in there. I'm like the fourth person in line, and they've got a human being just walking and taking the orders. He just asked me if I wanted fries. I said yes.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I would have normally said like, God no.
I was like, I'm going to back out of here. You speak to your manager.
How dare you offer me fries from this shithole?
Huh. I would have never guessed.
But they were actually pretty darn good.
Impressive. I have not been in and out in forever.
It's been a minute.
Burgers are still. They're still king of fast food, man. I mean, that's yeah.
I don't think they're that great.
Oh man, salty as fuck. Yeah. I like them.
I mean, they're okay, but they're no Freddy's to me. But
Freddy's is fine.
Yeah.
It'll do in a pinch. Like if you say that, so I know where you live, right? So if you're like, I just can't be bothered to drive a little bit further down Powers, Freddy's is fine. And if you're like, I've had enough McDonald's, right? Freddy's will do.
I've seen videos where people have the Big Mac for 6 months later, and like it
Right.
looks exactly the same.
It looks factory fresh. Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
God.
turned from the Play-Doh prep.
Oh my God. Even the
Yeah.
lettuce didn't even like turn black, man. How do you keep lettuce? Like it was still that same pale green.
I understand your concern. Look, when you want that's
You want a Big Mac. You want a Big Mac.
That's the thing.
And you'll have it forever.
Well, it'll be gone within 18 hours. Give or
That's the
take.
thing. You know what you're getting here, man.
Oh,
It's like
man.
when you want petroleum burger, that's what you. What's that shit that from Galaxies that would like fucking irradiate you, like that petrochem stuff?
Oh, I don't remember.
Well, that's what they're making the burgers out of, and that was fine. Put me in the hospital, but
Oh.
in that game,
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about McDonald's.
Yeah, I guess I've never really gotten sick from it, but
oh,
No, man. The only place that gets me is Arby's. That's why I go there once every 6 months.
Arby's. Yeah,
But man, when you want it, you kind of want it. Yeah.
There's nothing. There's
There's
no
nothing that
alternative.
scratches that itch. Yeah.
There's
for like a
no.
beef and cheddar.
Oh,
Is that
fuck
what you
yeah.
do?
Yeah, you get 2 of those for like $7. So,
Yeah.
I do not like liquid cheese, so
oh, I love it. That's the best part. So, yeah, I wish I could get a cup to dip it in.
Well, Broham, I mean, in the same way that not everybody has that same love for brown gravy at every meal, like liquid cheese. Look, I'm going to say this: not all liquid cheeses are the same. Am I wrong?
And then, no,
Can
yeah.
you fuck it up?
You can totally fuck it up, especially if you make it yourself. I mean, it doesn't come out of a can that says Navy on it, you're going to fuck it up.
You try to do the science along the way. It's like that's coming out a little bit like clumpy, man. It's like,
Yeah.
why don't you cut it with some mayonnaise or something?
That's
Let's see if
white, man.
no, man, that does not sound good at all. But I get it. Obviously, millions and millions of people love it. So
what Arby's?
the liquid cheese.
Oh, yeah.
No, our Arby's is like always dead. There's like one car there, maybe. Maybe
If you're in the mood,
you're the one car.
that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't really compete. It was, I mean, it's just, and yet somehow they're the company that bought Wendy's.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you what it is. I mean, Arby's, they don't need as many guys to run one. So,
that's true.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's roast beef. It cooks all day. You just go to the thing, just shave off a sandwich.
Well, then we went there one time because we were gonna get shakes or something like that, some fries.
Steaks are quite nice.
Oh.
They got the Jamocha shake, too.
And their first thing they said, they're like, "Hey, welcome to Arby's. Hey, I'm sorry, we're out of meat." And I'm like, "Wait, all meat?
don't have the meats?
like that's your thing, man. You can't be out of
Then you close. I
Right,
mean,
yeah.
that's
What's your lights on?
like,
Yeah.
what? And wait, you're seriously saying like all meat? like We don't even have chicken. We don't.
Yeah.
We're out of meat. Huh.
Well,
You guys are not that busy. What happened?
at that point, I'm going to presume that
It's rats.
rats or just like
Somebody
that
didn't
truck
close the
just
fridge right.
just tumbled over on the fucking highway and
It just explodes in meat.
and you have just like voles just like coming out of the ground, just like chowing down on this stuff. Because if it just didn't arrive, I get it.
Or that jackass they hired, the high school kid, left the
Yeah.
freezer open.
Yeah.
And they showed up the next morning and went, "What the?"
I tried to go to Arby's a couple weeks ago and I pulled up and he said, "Hey, sorry, our credit card machine's busted. It's just a cash only." I was like, I don't do that.
I think if they get down to that point, I think they should just be like, all right, you're on the honor system then. So it's like, all right, we're going to charge you this.
We're gonna bill you. Fill out this card.
Fucking Arby's sends you to collections.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, you get half now and half later. Fucking like UPS box with my fries in it.
So, this is back in the time when people were wearing masks all the time,
Oh, yeah.
and he put his credit card in his mask.
Oh, yeah.
And then he went to the counter and he got his stuff and he just starts like praying to God, and then he like bows down and it just goes, and the guy's like, and then they show him like behind the counter trying to like pray to the credit card machine.
You got to believe, man.
I was like, damn it, man! I wish I would have come up with that one. That'd be awesome.
I saw a guy who took the chip out of his card and implanted it underneath the skin.
Oh, I started seeing that. Yeah,
where, like you just like go in as like the Obi-Wan way.
The droids are free.
Right? Yeah. So here's your money.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
That's seriously committing to it.
That's from like the Bible, man.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, come on. You conspiracy guys. With the mark of the beast in the right hand or the head or the forehead. This is the thing that is supposed to be that allows people to make transactions. Without it, you can't do it. Book of Revelations.
Oh fuck! It's been 30 years since I've read that, Jeff.
Yeah, but this is this kind of crap did used to come up on Coast to Coast.
So putting a credit
Yeah,
card. What if
I
you put it in your
guess.
left hand?
What if you put it in your left hand?
In the Revelations, it's the mark of the beast is on the right hand or the forehead.
So you can put the card. So the joke works if you put it in your left hand.
People would argue that, but that's the line. That's the story,
Gotcha.
and that's why they used to also throw such a hissy fit about barcodes because they said they were sectioned off into groups of 6.
What if you pay with your wrist?
So if you're saying if somebody is like Apple Paying or using their watch to do this, I guarantee you there's somebody at Westboro Baptist that is like, it is this exactly.
Because all the water
Jeez, I wonder if
parks I
those
go
guys still
to.
exist.
The buttholes that the God hates.
I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
they exist anymore.
They do.
Do they?
Turns out,
Because they
yeah.
had that one girl who defected and the guy died.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah, wow. He was like 107, so it was crazy.
Right.
how old he was.
Yeah, evidently they do still, like, a couple of them will still show up for, like, stupid shit from time to time.
That surprised
But
me.
they're not nearly the nuisance that they used to be.
No.
I don't know who you're talking about.
So if you go back, like, maybe 15, 20 years, right? There used to be people that would show up at, like, soldiers' funerals.
Yeah.
And they would be holding these signs that say that well, there's the F word that we don't say that's talking about a British cigarette, and they would have these signs that say
Yeah.
God hates these, right?
Oh,
And they would go to these places where they absolutely weren't welcome, right? They would find like just the dumbest religious shit to be mad about in movies and things like this, and they would go there and
Oh,
carry
they were
themselves.
true believers, man. They
Well, they
were. They
were.
were true believers.
They were,
Yeah.
but they were nuisances.
Oh, totally. But
Yeah.
they did win that Supreme Court case.
They did.
They did.
They did. And
Yeah.
again, I'm glad they did.
What did they win?
So there was they won a free speech case. It's one of the famous free speech cases. Because they would go and they would obey all the rules. They would say like, okay, so we're not going to go on this property. So they would do it across the street.
Yep.
You know, kind of thing. And they would stick to public places and things like that.
Gotcha.
So they won. Much to like a lot. That was a weird case because that was before. That was when the ACLU were still the good guys.
You know, it just did like on like Twitter and stuff. People do not believe me when I say like, guys, the ACLU used to advocate on behalf of the Klan.
The Nazis. Yeah. Yeah.
Impossible. It's like, you want me to show you the case? Oh, I'm sorry. Case is?
Penny.
This was an ongoing thing.
Yeah, but that was 30 years ago, man. That's the thing about Twitter. You got to realize that half the people that you're dealing with are way younger. So
They are, but some of them are older. Man,
well, those are the ones that know better.
this is the thing: is you're always in danger of running into a real deal boomer. Like
They're all over the place on
Yeah,
Twitter. Yeah.
Like I thought they'd been corralled to like Facebook.
Most of them have retired to Facebook.
They've been sunset.
Well, no, it's warmer over there. You know,
It's the
you
Florida
don't have to
social
get up
media.
as early.
Yeah.
Like, someone, your HOA fees take care of your lawn. You know?
It's the Tampa and Flagstaff.
It is definitely the Flagstaff of
social media.
social media.
So what is Miami on spring break?
I don't know.
Is that TikTok? Is that
Oh, TikTok?
yeah?
Yeah, TikTok's like Lake Havasu, man. I haven't been on TikTok in a little bit. So
No, I don't use TikTok.
I took it off my phone, man. The fucking push
Took everything off your phone.
I've taken just about everything off my fucking phone. So because the push notifications on that one were getting annoying. Duolingo's getting up there, man. But I don't want to give up my like 200 fucking day streak or whatever it is. So
I understand.
I actually lost it the other day, and you don't actually lose it.
Because you got to freeze.
No, I always burn both my freezes every week. It's just night where I'm like, fuck this. I don't want to do this to me. So, and you can't make me. And then you get mad at me and shit. But then, no, I actually did shit can it like 3 days in a row.
Ooh.
Just like I got busy or I was drinking. So, I went to bed way too early. So, and then like, it's like, oh, you want your streak freeze back? Do these 3 exercises. I'm like, oh, really? I thought I was fucked, man. It's kind of like teachers say, like, you get your shit on time, otherwise I'm not going to accept it. And then you don't get it on time, and she's like, well, I'll really accept it. I was like, what?
I, like you, was at one point I was almost there, right? So I had burned through my streak freezes, and on the day that I was doing it, right, I fucked up. Like, I just couldn't get the exercises right. And it was like, well, you don't have enough points to buy any more of these things. Would you like to visit the store? I'm like, no, go fuck yourself.
No,
I
don't pay for shit.
It's like I'm going to go ahead and like, all right, the streak's done. It is what it is.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, like an hour later, it said like, hey, man, mom's not looking.
Here's one more cookie in the
It's
jar.
just like,
Yeah,
it's like, I know I was going to send you to bed without dinner.
Yeah.
Right? But I can't let you starve.
I can't let you starve.
And so what it did was it coughed up like a couple extra hearts and gave me a really easy like 4 questions.
Well, it does that to me every now and then, but it's like mocking me. It's always like, I study Spanish. I want to learn how to read Spanish, kind of thing. It's like, I see what you're doing.
I think mine's at 800 or something like
What,
that.
days?
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah,
fuck.
he's at like 800. I'm close to
30.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I'm not even close to that.
I'm not at 830.
I haven't
like
even
about
made it
800.
a year yet. So I just started last like Christmas or so ish.
I think I've only used like 3 streak freezes in the entire
so every week. There's at least one a week. Most weeks 2.
Yeah, but I do 2 things.
You
and
do a
hopefully- yeah,
lot.
I do. I do way more on the Umi app than I do with Duolingo.
Yeah, I deleted the other app that I had, the brilliant one for Python. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got to the point in time where it was like, nope, I need actual somebody to teach me now.
Got
So,
it.
because I was like,
Yeah,
I don't fucking understand what you're talking about. I can't do the math. So I was like, nope,
right.
I'm out.
You need a lot of math with Python?
Later on, yeah. So, when it's asking you to do like certain things that are basically like order operations kind of stuff. So, yeah, you know,
I thought that was your wheelhouse with all the stat shit that you taught.
I make the machine do that, Jeff.
You can. You plug it into ChatGPT and
Well, yeah, but that's
it's
I don't
not
know how to
learning it.
multitask on my phone, William. I'm past that point where I can copy and paste on my
If I
phone.
don't do it myself, I'll never.
I'll
know
never do
it.
it, so I'm not going to do it anyway. Well, and the other
It's
thing
not
is,
true.
is
Now, a
like,
little
yeah,
bit.
ChatGPT and Grok in particular, I've been using that to actually do a lot of programming lately. It just fucking does it.
It does.
Yeah, you just like put it in there and, say like, hey, I want to run this analysis using this data set and this, these variables and can you write Python code for this? It's like, what?
The funny thing too yeah, there's this version where it's very honest. So it's like you don't even have to request it. You don't have to say like, "Can you show me how you did this so I know how to do it next time?"
Mhm.
It'll show you,
Totally.
but you just go right
Yeah,
right past
no,
it.
it's
It's
like
like
I don't even know it.
math,
I've never
math,
even seen that
math,
squiggly
math.
line
Yeah,
before. So, you know.
it is. Yeah, it does. It's like, well, we have to start. We'll first start with the assumption that this equals this equals this. Like, right, this is a triangle. Shit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm finally doing a Udemy course on
Oh, thank you.
Chat
I just don't want
GPT
to
and prompting and all this kind of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I have to have CPE credits, so
Oh,
yeah,
continuing.
continuing education,
Right.
continuing.
Right.
CTE.
Ours are CPEs, but I can't think what the P's stands for. Continued
Proprietary to your giant company.
something, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm doing that and going through it, and I'm like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. I don't want it
Yeah.
plugged into my stuff, but like I'm not giving you my Gmail, I'm not giving you my name, I'm not giving you because damn, it just memorizes everything, dude. So yeah, it's interesting.
Well, I mean, this is just we're sort of at that point where there is a component to where you say like, all right, well, my blood pressure is a little bit whack. I need to go out there and I need to get on the stump and I need to go ahead and actually put the little logs out there and chop them into half and then quarters. But there is something where like 99% of the time it's just like, hey man, I got a proposal for you. It's like, what? It's like, you sit there. You tell me you want wood, and I'm just going to go ahead and pick up the wood for you and quarter. I'm not just going to do it for you. So like, I'm going to let you do that, right? And it's just every now and then where you're like, your brain's starting to get a little bit mushy where you're like, I don't know how to do stuff. I just know how to ask people to do stuff for me.
I guess I don't get that. At least I'm not there yet. I mean, because
This,
like when I ask it to do things, I usually know how to do those things, but there's always like elements of it that I was like, I didn't think of that, So thank you, you know.
you're right. You're right. Okay, so let me put this to you. This is the question I asked it to do for me because I was calculating something,
Mhm.
right? Um, I said because I wanted to see how many more production hours I needed to put. I said, okay, if uh, if it was 1.0 over 150 equals uh, uh, zero point 0.8 over x,
Yeah, cross multiply divide.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Grok did it for me in like a fraction of a second.
Oh, totally. Yeah, it's a calculator. So
I know,
yeah.
I know. But is that the kind of thing that's like, dude, just draw it out, man.
No.
It's okay.
Nah,
No, man.
because you also have a chance of messing it up.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna mess
It
it
ain't
up,
gonna
man.
mess it up.
No, it's not going to mess it up. But there's like,
And depending on how important that calculation is, you really don't want to mess it
Dude,
up.
I can't like the things
Wow.
that I do. I can't even do by hand. So Like
But
when
that's what I said. My question
when
was
I
pathetic.
well, no, but like that's the point though. Is like, you ask it to do the math regardless of whether it's like really simple or really complicated like that, because really when it comes down to it, it just has more capacity to do that. And so yeah, you could do it. It'll take you a minute and a piece of scratch paper, and maybe you'll have to pull out your phone to actually do the cross multiply and the divide. Okay, so or you can just ask it as that. There you go. So I don't feel bad about that at all.
And I have it like ask me questions so that I can better give it a better answer. So it
Mhm.
can give me a better answer. I'm like, dude, this is cool, man.
What do you mean? Give me an example.
So if you're like, hey, I want to plan out my week, I've got this to do. And then at the end of it, you say, hey, please ask me whatever
Mhm.
questions you think are relevant to help you give a better answer. And it'll generate like 6 questions.
Yep.
It'll be like, hey, what's more important to you, this versus this? Which do you value
Oh,
here?
I see what
Yep.
you're saying.
And then
Oh,
it'll
okay.
be like, okay, here's your day. And it's just like,
I've
yeah,
done that when I'm
that's
doing
cool.
analysis. Like, what other information do you
Yeah.
need from me? Yeah. So,
Like this whole prompting thing, I'm like,
Okay.
dude,
Yeah.
I never would have thought like all these questions. It's like, okay, picture yourself as an accountant that's doing this on a Thursday, and then you need to give me this and this. Spit out the answer versus just asking it. Like if you paint the picture of who it's going to be or what you want, or and then have it ask you anything that it's curious about, it totally changes the answer. It's cool.
Well, I mean, I have found it's incredibly helpful with some of the other projects that I'm working on because I mean, this is so one of the things that Elena has me doing, for like tone of voice stuff is that's part of the advertisement is that it comes from real people and you can keep feed it into AI so that the voice stays consistent,
yeah,
right?
sure.
Um, but there's this thing where it's like, but you can't baby alive this one and get that from Chat GPT or something like that
No,
because yeah, then it's just
you, you get caught in a loop real fast.
yeah,
Yeah.
food goes in mouth,
Yeah.
right?
The butt to mouth diet. Yeah.
Well, have you seen it where they put like Alexa and Google like
Mhm.
next to each other and then they start talking like a different language?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they switch to like some computer language. They go, "Would it be easier to switch to this?" And it goes, "Yeah." And then it just does this, and it's just like, the fuck is going on?
It's not magic.
It's already talking without us knowing what's going on. We're
Well,
doomed.
this is the argument, right? Is that like telepathy, if that's done like electronically, is the end of spoken language because of how vastly inefficient it is in comparison,
Mm,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Sure. If that's even possible.
Well, not now.
George Norrie thinks it is.
I think it's possible.
I don't think it's possible yet. I think that, well, so the actual like stitching that they're doing with Neuralink shit is very important in terms of I want this, the brain, this machine converts it to signal,
Oh yeah,
right? That is actually revolutionary shit,
yeah.
right?
That is true.
And that's, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that, yes, the people writing the books right now have to get past, like, well, I think he's a Nazi, but his company is doing things that are important for science.
Who's this?
Fucking, dude, like every,
I don't know, but it
Who's
was
a
a
Nazi?
voice worth mocking.
well, this is
The company.
this is Neuralink, this is Elon Musk.
Oh,
company.
Musk. Oh,
Right, right.
okay. I've been watching all this porn that he's been posting up this last week.
Of his people, the avatars.
They're terrible, dude.
We're done, man. There's
I know.
there's already people.
I did not see it.
Oh, dude. I mean, like you could tell that
We're finished.
we're finished. I mean, porn is just going to be a thing for like. Although I did actually see someone who had a decent solution to that problem.
Go on.
All of it has to be paywalled. Every last bit of it would have to be paywalled.
Are you talking
That
about?
would get rid of like all the kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you're talking about stuff also in regards to say like the UK stuff that they're cracking down on as well.
I don't, dude. UK is like broken off and become its own like version of communist Russia, so I don't really pay attention to it.
It's
So
terrifying.
I don't know anything about that, but like, I mean, I can see it with AI already, like that like we're gonna lose a generation of 13-year-olds pretty soon if we don't do something about this, man. So, because like the quality of some of the videos that get posted up there, it's like, oh my God, come on, man. So, I mean, like this was like what 2 weeks ago, everybody was pissed off about what was the model that was AI generated. Um, I think it was a Victoria's Secret model. So
Oh,
it was AI
oh.
generated. It's like that was 2 weeks ago, man.
I know.
We're doomed now. So,
Well, I mean, this is in a lot of ways. I mean, this is just sort of a logical extension of where things were going anyway. I mean, this is
right, but logical extension isn't doom. It's like somebody's got to do something about it. So we'll see what that looks like.
well, there's this weird thing where, all right, so it's there's a question of like ease of access, right? And when ease of access and basically societal norms sort of get around something, right? Um, like if you get into the weird like fetishized stuff, which didn't always used to be a thing, but then it became very easy to access and stuff like
You can
that,
find
right?
it anywhere.
Well, that's the thing
Yeah.
is, all right, so how different is this on command different from you getting whatever it is that you want
It's not.
from real people? It's like, okay, no, this is just a different extension of this.
Yeah, no, it's not.
We're
It's just,
sort of already there.
yeah, exactly. Which
Yeah.
it's time to do something about it. So
Well, I mean, Futurama made it pretty clear not to date robots. Like the,
Jeff, that episode's 25 years
I
old.
know.
I think we need a new one.
You know what I'm talking about. It's like the Space Pope said not to do it for a reason.
Space Pope
And,
was right.
like we're getting way close to that reality, and we are not.
People
We're
are
not
getting
gonna handle
married to
Yeah,
AI robots.
What?
There's in Japan, it's
Oh,
perfectly
this,
legal.
man, they're fucking doomed.
a person married Hatsune Miku like
Oh,
15 years ago,
gotcha.
which is something I still don't understand what that is. I've tried to read and it says, well, it's a Vocaloid. I'm like, yeah, and does anybody own it? Is this like property of a person? They're like,
I have no idea.
you go to Wikipedia, it's just like a picture of a guy shrugging his shoulders. I'm like, I don't know, what do you mean? It's like, explain this in simple terms. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna ask Rock about it next time. Explain it to me like I'm fucking dumb. What is this?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't even know what it is.
She's some singer, a digital singer.
What, like a vlogger girl or something? Or?
No, there's
literally
no person behind.
it's not a person. It's literally
It's a program.
that sings.
Oh, okay.
And has concerts and
Right.
mega concerts, like
But
super popular.
But it doesn't seem like it's owned by one person.
That I didn't know.
Right.
I had no idea. So,
because I mean, when you get to like, that's how it makes sense to me here. Like, so if Pepsi owns this here, I get that.
Japan doesn't work like that.
You know what's weird? They do and they don't.
Yeah, I mean, the family owns it. So, and there's certain things that are for us and not for you.
There is. I've talked about their ridiculous, retarded rules on gambling.
Yeah.
I've told you about this, about pachinko,
Yeah.
and why it is the dumbest game that has ever existed on the planet.
I think you have somewhere along the way.
Well, you know how the process works, right? You go ahead and play this dumbass ball game, right? And the reason that you use the balls is because it is the only way that they can say that this is partially a skill game.
Right. Oh, gotcha.
And all it does, so the way that you win at this is you shoot the balls, and they go into basically what is, when the balls hit this, it sets off the slot machine.
Mm.
And the slot machine is random.
Yeah.
So instead of pressing the button for random, you have to shoot the balls there. And it's random if they get in there. And you walk around with a tub full of metal balls, right? That's what you buy. And so when you get that, right, you win more balls. And after that, what you'll do is you'll go over to the thing where they can exchange it for prizes, right? So they say like 15,000 balls will get you this mask. right? I shit you
Get
not.
you this pack of eraser animals.
It will. I shit you not. It'll sell you like a little like sleeping mask or little
I
simple
know.
things. You say like, okay, I'll take this, and then just right over there, there's another booth, right, where they're like, you know what? I'll buy that mask off you for $150.
Gotcha.
It's so stupid. It all happens in the same room.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so fucking dumb. And so, like, that's
It's
one
all,
of
yeah, it makes perfect sense, actually.
like I get
It
it,
makes perfect sense.
and it turns out that's one of the reasons why
I've only known a
Asians.
few Japanese people. This makes perfect sense.
So, like, Will was breaking down this little like almost sort of like pachinko thing he had going on with his kids for do these things X amount of dollars. The only thing that you cannot do is. Whoops! I'm going to go ahead and leave this so that you can leave this. So, the classic example is the Beavis and Butthead. Um, I'm going to buy a candy bar from each of you.
Oh, right.
Right? Hey, Beavis, loan me $1. So he loans him that dollar. He buys a candy bar from Beavis.
Do they explain pyramid schemes?
And then he buys a candy bar from
And
Butthead.
then he eats the candy.
They eat like 3 boxes of candy bars. When they go back to school, he says, "You guys sold out. All right, well, give me your money. Here you go, dude. $2. You can count it if you want." Right? So you were sort of setting that out for your just like none of this shit.
Yeah, no,
Right.
no gaming the system
Right, right,
because they were already scheming it.
right.
Yeah.
Right. And I get it. That is something that is very. It is kind of Japanesey in terms
It's very
of like, yeah.
Japanese.
It's like, well, so what are the rules? This, but not this, but this, but this. Is it illegal to do this in the same place? Nope.
Yeah.
All right.
We've been watching this series. It's like fall of like ancient civilizations and stuff like that. You know, Japan, Korea have more in common with the Turks than they do with the Chinese at all in terms of these cultural like taboos and things like that.
Really?
Yeah, so you can go to Turkey and can find fucking pachinko machine. Wait, dude.
Never guessed.
Yeah.
Now, hold on one second. Okay, so Turkey is, straighten me out here, that is a majority Muslim country, yes?
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but that's like there were Turks before there were Muslims. So
right.
yeah.
Right. So it's kind of like a weird.
It's all like the like the Mongols and stuff like that.
Okay.
That whole there's like this band of
The line.
yeah, that's like it goes all the way to Japan. It goes all the way to Turkey on the other end. Like you see all these cultural similarities in all those, and so one of those is like that whole idea is like, well, there's a law, but since it's Thursday, it doesn't bring dishonor to your family.
Which civilization was crumbling?
That one was actually they were talking about the Assyrians, and so all these people from the north of the Assyrians would attack them, and that's the group of people that hold. I think they call it. It's not Mongols, but
the proto-Mongols.
It's like the it's something like that.
Right.
I can't remember, but
There's
they're
a
all
group of dudes that are kind of like it, but not.
Scythians. Yeah. So yeah, they're all kind of the same because some of them went east and some of them went west. The ones that went east wound up in Turkey or Japan. The ones that went west wound up in Turkey. So
Gotcha. Ah, interesting.
They've one of the popular things going on right now is they say it's very white to be well versed in the history of Rome.
Oh, that's been going on for 20 years.
Okay. So this is not a new thing that.
You understand that Rome is the foundation of fascism.
This is true.
Right? That is the whole point.
It's the second, right?
Well, it's the rebirth of a lost. It's
right.
Fascism's all about redemption. So Rome fell, and so it needs a redemption arc on the back end, and so that's why we make everything look like it's got columns and
eagles,
and flags and and parades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you have heard this.
I've totally heard that, man.
Right.
Yeah. So the SPQR,
Right.
yeah.
I have a tile with that on it.
You have a tile with that on
Yeah,
it?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Send it to Spock.
Whatever. Yeah. So
It was a gift, though.
no, that's definitely a right wing thing. So not so much here, but totally in Europe. So
Oh, I could see that.
yeah.
Especially
Here it's all about states' rights.
well, don't you have to ask like do you
Like
mean,
that war was about, like federal oppression, man.
I feel like it's sort of that other thing where it's like, is this about states' rights
Right.
or states' rights?
A state right.
Right. Well, I mean, look, I've used your line a million times over to kind of quell that argument. And I'm proud of it. You really laid it out there on Front Street.
The right to have slaves.
Well, yeah, it's when people say it's like it's about states' rights, it's like, yes, the right to own people is property.
I have the right to own other people. Yeah.
And typically there's no.
It's about habeas corpus, man.
Look, that's a part of it. Okay,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things in this stew here, but I mean, like the big chunk of meat, like the thing that you named
The
the
bone
stew
is still
after,
stuck in it. Yeah.
like, exactly.
Yeah. This is called slavery stew.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like that big, huge chunk of meat. That's why they call this beef stew. It's like it's not fucking lentils. It's not fucking peas. It's not fucking Reeboks. It's fucking beef stew.
It's a boot
Why?
stew.
Yeah, because there's this big ass chunk of meat.
Yeah,
Like you're getting hung up on that little, like that tiny piece of corn there. I get it.
yeah, just look it out with the spoon.
Exactly. There's a fucking water chestnut in here. It's
What the
disgusting.
fuck? Capers?
Yeah. You're just tipping over everything on the stove. Is that what we're doing here?
Yeah.
No, that was the other big like white conspiracy, the white supremacy thing was Sydney Sweeney's like
Oh my
jeans
God.
ad, which like
Dude, the jeans ad is great.
Yeah.
you guys are out of stuff to be pissed at.
It is so short too. I was surprised when I saw. I was like, all right, let me watch this like 30-minute, like fucking photo shoot. It's an actual ad that's
Yeah.
like 15 seconds.
It
long.
is. Yeah.
So,
Oh my God.
yeah, I can't believe. Well, that's the
You
other thing.
can't
Some
believe it,
people,
yeah.
well, I can believe it, but the one thing that somebody pointed out was they did like that. You know how they do those heat maps on Twitter every now and
Yeah.
then? So there was a very small select group of people who were pissed off about that.
Yeah.
Most of them have a very particular flag in their bio, you know, and it ain't the blue one with the star. You know?
Are these the kind of people that don't think Palestine is free?
I am they're convinced it's not.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I could not believe how big of an uproar that was. Just like, really, you guys?
Dude, I think that one was a little bit more tempesty and tea kettle kind of thing, man. So just because it was the same fucking people. It was the same fucking people.
There's
Oh,
just
yeah.
nothing else going on in the news right now.
No, it's boring.
There is stuff going on in the like. For example, today in Texas, you're aware of this, right?
No.
Oh, they walked out or something?
The arrest warrants for the walkouts have been written, and how this plays out, I don't know.
You'd have said Walker, Texas Ranger.
And what do you
fucking karate chop some Democrat?
And the whole thing is to basically like dog the bounty hunter these people, bring them back to the room so they can have this like gathering. That's it. You're not supposed to flee a fucking vote. And
Well, they've done that before.
Yeah, they got on a plane before, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
right. So last time
Was that Texas though?
that's
I think it was
Texas.
Texas.
That was Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's kind of like if you're talking about things that sort of have implications, like you're arresting representatives now. But again, you get into it, so like you pussy ass people are actually walking like this is
What are they voting on?
Redistricting.
it's about it's redistricting. It's just
Them's the rules.
you don't like them. I don't like them.
Got to vote those guys out.
You can change it,
Yep.
right?
At the ballot box.
It's stupid, but I mean, to pretend it's like, is this not happening in Illinois? Is this not
Is
happening
It
in
that
New
a
happens
York?
everywhere.
Is it
is that a
not?
state right?
Well,
State right. See, here they actually do it right. So they actually, whenever we get a new seat or they go through a districting process, it goes through a blind process where there's a committee that's appointed that's blind, meaning you don't know who's fucking on it. So, and they have to sit down and it has to have at least three Democrats, three Republicans, and three non affiliated people on it. And then everybody agrees up front, whatever they come out with, that's the plan. You know?
Wow.
Yeah. So, because when we got that new seat that Lauren Boebert was going to get,
yeah.
that's exactly how they did it. Everybody's like, "Arr!" I was like, wait, just watch. And all of a sudden, poof, we get a new one in Jefferson County. So, yeah.
Jefferson County makes the news a lot.
Why?
Their school districts.
What's the matter with them?
They make some very odd decisions. Very, very, very strange in terms of like pro like trans stuff.
Oh, well, Jeffco's a really rich part of Denver.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's weird. It's like to the rich part that doesn't go to. I mean,
That's where
it's
Cherry
not it's
Creek
not
is,
it's
isn't
not
it?
Boulder,
No, but that
but it has Boulder aspects in some ways.
Boulder's got a wall around it.
It's, so the Prussians, there's a
To keep
couple of
them
them.
out.
They're saying it's like, hey, I might be coming to visit Colorado here at the end of September.
Mhm.
Definitely, the two of us are going to come in October. It's like, where do you live? And it's like, because if you're close, we want to visit. I'm like, where are you going? Now these are San Francisco people, so
They're
it's
going to
like,
Boulder.
that's
Yeah.
we're going to Boulder. And I kind of LOL'd that. They're like, what's the problem? I'm like, this is the San Francisco of Colorado. It does not surprise me that the friend you're visiting
If you're going to
lives
Boulder
there.
from San Francisco, prepare to be 100% underwhelmed. So, yeah, sorry.
So, so you're coming from here to visit the Timu version of.
It is. It's very much so the team over. It's the landlocked, one road in, one road out. Fucking version of San Francisco. So
Yes.
see no streetcars. There's plenty of people on the streets.
The dominant life form is the bicycle.
Yeah, or like back in the day, you could have quite a few Segway like fucking spottings. Now I'm sure
We
it's
have
just,
words for that.
yeah, words for that. Yeah. Now I'm sure it's all like power, like e-scooters, and
Probably
I
all
guarantee it.
electric powered. Yeah.
I guarantee you, and it's probably got stickers on it that say something provided by the people of Boulder and their sustainability committee. With a little fucking QR code support now. Yeah, I don't think your friends are going to want to come here. They're going to be like, what the fuck is this place? So it's like, yeah, we don't have buses here. Well, I mean, we do, but they are strictly ornamental.
It's like the bus line. It's like, so where does this go? It's like, well, it goes from this street to the end of that street.
Right.
That's it?
Just on Academy.
Um,
No,
Okay.
it's on Academy. It's on Barnes. Or it's on Austin Bluffs.
that's correct. There are a couple that go to like
Um,
the university. So there is
Go to the
there's an
university.
east-west one.
There's one up north that goes through my mom's neighborhood. That's Union. There's
Yeah.
one on Union.
And yeah,
Okay.
there's the academy, the north-south one that does.
You can go between the two malls on the buses.
That's
Yeah.
I used
And then down to
to.
PPCC.
I used to ditch class every now and then go to the Citadel
The
Mall.
bus, yeah,
Yep.
Citadel Mall. I saw a video on the Citadel Mall the other day. It was all about its history and shit. I
Really?
don't remember people calling it the Shootadel. So, man, I think I would have remembered that.
We've been through this, man. I mean, like we've.
I would have thought that I'd remembered that.
We absolutely would have remembered that. That would have been the thing.
It would have never been called anything else
No,
after that.
No.
Well, they showed the article and everything. This is back in the 90s. They had, I guess, for a bit there, it was known as the Shootadel, and they had a famous one of the first like on-camera shootings, like body cam shootings. So, you know,
Okay.
back when it was like a fucking yeah.
Camcorder, actually.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Fucking like 16 millimeter shit.
Right, yeah, he's got to crank it, you know, we're doing, yeah. So,
See, this is the weird thing. Like, if I can go back to like the '90s, knowing, I mean, what color we are and the city, we used to be known as the hate state.
oh, a long time ago, yeah, that was the Matthew Shepard and all that stuff
The
back.
focus on the family stuff, yeah.
Focus on the
Dobson,
family, yeah,
yeah.
Dobson. So, who's
Where,
been
where,
dead for 20 years now.
where
So,
that actually outshined like Denver and the other stuff, where people thought this was
mhm.
this was straight up like red state territory.
But that was a statewide amendment. So, I know, yeah. So, but we got pinned with that. To be fair, Focus on the Family was a fucking big deal. I mean, that was like a huge national radio network.
No, you're not
Yeah.
wrong. No, you're not wrong. But I mean, the fact that it changed that quickly. I mean, because also like again being like the first like marijuana state.
Yeah, but that wasn't that long ago.
Well, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about here. Is it wasn't that far from hate state to that.
20 years tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Because this all happened in my lifetime.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of wild, man. Demographics have changed here quite a bit.
Yeah. There's a lot more people.
Right.
Yeah, a
Yes.
shitload more. I saw that the other day that like what is it? 2030, the city is supposed to be 735 or 750
This one?
and the county's supposed to be like 1.2 mil. So, yeah. Dude, and I got on Google Maps the other day. I was looking up around your place. Fucking A, dude, there is a lot of construction up
Oh,
there.
yeah. Yeah.
I didn't even realize it's like north of you too, man. Yeah. So,
Well,
They
so-
are building like crazy.
Okay, so now I come out there once a week, right? I've been going on Fridays, Friday mornings. I'm gonna try to do Thursdays instead. I stop by and visit, but yeah, the amount of shit. There's like you're really starting to run out of space where it's like city, field,
Oh,
city.
they've got that whole section on Woodman. It's
yeah,
gonna
all
be
the way out.
Nothing but homes and all that stuff. So
Like all of the framing is in place. There's still a couple of places where it's like, well, cows can live here, but
they're
most of
getting
it
rid
is-
of that pretty
Those are
quick.
guys who just holding out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, you get on Google Earth, you can or maps, you can look at it and see that there's still some like farm property, like horse property and stuff, you know, with these large houses on it. I mean, that still exists in town in a couple spots, so it might just stay that way. So,
Yeah.
you know, but like you can see that like around Falcon, there's like this fist of like fucking you
Yep.
know suburbs closing in around it.
We still don't have like a
It's like
chain
Night on Gold
restaurant.
Mountain.
yes, you do.
What? A sit down restaurant.
Oh, I was gonna say like you had
Not
like a
fast food.
you
I
had
thought
like
you had a Chili's.
I was
had
gonna say you
nothing.
had like the slim chickens.
That's fast food.
Is that any good? I've never
don't
eaten
know.
it.
I've
Yeah.
heard it's bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have like 4 of them now, so
Yeah, there's one
somebody's
right
eating
over
it.
here. Yeah.
I know people are driving past their Wiener Schnitzel to go to it, so I mean, but that place is in the worst location possible.
What?
Worse
the
than
Wiener
the Captain
Schnitzel?
D's?
Yes, because it was a pain. It was never easy to get into the Royal Farm Crest gas station milk store, right?
Yeah.
That place was a pain in the ass to get into, and to put another fast food place there is madness. You can access it from one side of Academy, right?
I thought you could turn left right there.
You have to go. You have to U-turn around to where. It
Oh,
connects
yeah,
with
you're
Austin
right.
Bluffs.
You know what? That's a street back there I haven't been on in a long time. I wonder if it's still a fucking death trap every time it rains.
I don't know.
It used to kill people all the time. Yeah.
Well, Patrick, to get back into the, we talked about this before. Nothing is a secret path anymore. That was
no.
That used to be the quick
secret
way to like go through. And I don't even remember why you were going through there from there to the other place. Was it just to not go to Academy and Austin Bluffs?
Oh,
North
no.
Carefree?
So it was so that if you were going down Carefree and you wanted to go down Austin Bluffs, you could cut through that way as opposed to going up to Carefree and then hang a right and then hang a left and then hang a right onto Austin Bluffs or go past down to Vantelligent. So that was a faster way to do it.
Oh, because that's right. Because you had a couple of options there where it would like you could kick out like next to the Sonic
Yep.
or cross the street
Yep.
and go to the Blockbuster.
Yep.
Okay. That's right. Because I remember doing that countless times, but I was like, I haven't been down that road in 15
We used
years.
to do that when we would go north on Academy. So, to tell you the truth,
Now you say we.
my parents.
Okay,
Really.
your parents. I was like, I also think of some of us. I think some of us were happy just to take the main road, and certain other dudes that drive like yellow Mustangs that were like obsessed with shaving seconds off the clock.
That was my mom.
Your mom would do
Yeah,
that
my
too.
mom would do that too. Even when I got her in the car nowadays, she's like, "Go this way." I was like, "I'm fucking driving." So, she's like, "You need to get over." It's like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking kick you."
Okay, so would you take that? Okay, so this is the flip side. I want to ask you which the version you take. Would you prefer that, or would you rather have your mom from the time you get into the car to the time you leave, and whether that drive is 4 seconds or 12 hours? She is constantly gripping the handle and putting her foot up on the dashboard like she's bracing for a crash every second.
I'd rather talk to my mom than have her do that. Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty. That would be pretty. Yeah,
Because I am not pretending.
I couldn't handle that. So it was like, we're not getting it right. We're not get the fuck out.
And so, like when you're coming up at every stop, you're starting to hear them like, right? Because
You get out now. Yes, you can get a fucking Uber with some hairy Armenian dude. So
it's like, look, I'm gonna ship you as fucking freight because this is not.
Oh, I'm not even gonna be the consignee on this. I mean, how you get there, man? Not my problem.
It's on you.
Not my problem.
William, am I lying?
You should have seen it when Nikki took the wheel.
Is Nikki?
She's
Is she a little bit of a?
oh yeah. So she was womp 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 womp, and yeah, mom was. She was literally having heart attacks.
I recently watched a video about the mathematics of speeding and weaving. Statistically breaking down the time that you save, even at long distances.
It's minimal.
You have to catch the brakes, right?
Otherwise, dude, it's just gamification. That's all it is. It feels faster.
Yeah.
It feels faster.
It does. That was specifically what they broke down. Was like, look, here's the. So even if you're 5 over and you do this over this period, that equates to about 14 seconds. If you're 10 over, which is psychopathy at this point, or 20 over,
which is go find the popo for me.
yeah. It's like you will save 30 seconds, right? And
what changed my mind on that was just Google Maps. So I commute all the time, and before I get up and get going for the day, if I have to commute that day, I'll pull it up to see. Fucking A, if it's not like down to the minute,
it's pretty damn close.
It's like really fucking close. So every single time. And so, and I'm like, well, what if I drive 85 on the interstate today? It's like a minute and a half. Yeah.
Well, and it'll account if you speed.
It will.
Like it learns your driving style. So if you always go 5 over, it calculates the time based upon you going 5 over. So you can't even feel like you're shaving time.
It used to.
It used to.
But I think there's a reason.
Because people are like, oh, I'm going to shave time.
Oh, you save 30 minutes? Watch me.
Yeah, it's like
you have to go so much faster to actually make up minutes, though.
All right. So
going to North Dakota would make up minutes.
Yeah, I get that, man.
It could I will say this, on that trip, depending on how much you went over, it could equate 30 minutes to an hour.
It could easily.
Right.
Well, how long of a trip is it?
12 hours.
Yeah. See, that I believe that.
Yeah.
But I mean, the thing that's going to be more dependent on how long that takes is how many times you stop, how long
Right.
you stop for,
Right.
you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And we already discussed this. It's like, you guys don't like holding your pee, that kind of stuff here. You know, the stuff that just keeps you driving for a little bit longer instead of just saying, man, I could use like 2 Nestle's Crunches
Yeah.
and
I'm going
you
to make
know,
myself a Wyoming Red Bull.
that's
You know?
correct. Yeah. You look and see, are there any weird candies around here that aren't available in Colorado?
Exactly.
And sometimes there are. There's these weird cherry things that they used to make in North Dakota. You can't get here. I'd really like one because it tastes bad, but they're North Dakota.
And North Dakota bad.
They were. I mean, again, and also like once you cross that thing, it's like, welcome to North Dakota, like home of Mellow Yellow.
Yeah, it's Swedish bad. Yeah.
Pretty much, man. That and the snack aisle is 2 things Doritos, 9 things pretzels.
Yeah, they do change the pretzels. So
It is pretzel territory.
Mhm.
Like I was like, I have not even seen these. Fascinating. You buy them. These are pretzels. They don't really like.
there's just very little variation in pretzels.
like Doritos and Fritos. I can write you a pretty good essay about how they're different. But like, like you can ask me to do like pretzels. I mean, I'm sorry. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even sourdough pretzels are like, oh, it's like fish or fish.
Okay, so again, I can if you're talking fish, like this is trout, this is freshwater,
Right.
this tastes like crap, right?
Yes.
This is saltwater fish.
Yeah.
This tastes like food.
Freshwater fish tastes like, yeah, you're right. It does.
I mean,
So-
I don't hate it, but it tastes like when people say like I don't like fish, I'm like, did you eat this?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So were you eating walleye? Yeah. So
Walleye wasn't bad.
I haven't had that in ages, man.
Walleye was mild, all
Yeah.
things considered, but
Trout's the worst, man. So I'm not a huge fan of salmon either, though. So
I ate salmon all day.
I
yeah,
don't like salmon.
no,
Yeah.
I can do a bit, but after that, it's just no. I'm not a cat.
That's what we are. That's what he just called us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Us fish eaters are,
all right.
are cats.
Yeah,
I guess I just have to
chicken
take
too,
it.
huh? Yeah.
All right, there you go.
Kibble in the morning.
I don't like the idea of like needing attention, so you're just like waving around some like lunch meat.
It probably work. You
I
get
don't,
me with turkey. I don't know if you get me with ham, but you definitely get me with turkey.
I don't know what my actual like weakness food would be right now.
Like a
Like,
cat?
well, no, as a human being,
Oh,
it was like if you if you put some like freshly baked Oreos on the windowsill or something.
Wow, can you imagine a freshly baked Oreo?
it should be fine.
I don't think they're baked. I don't think anything involved.
They're fresh.
I think that's. I think there's heat involved because like when you compress carbon, right?
So the Oreo
Compression
is
meat,
actually this big, and they just
It's just metamorphic rock, dude.
I don't know. I think they're injection molded.
Ever since you told me that Pringles were done with a spray can,
It's a Pringo mold, and you spray the. That's where they're all the same shots. Come on, man.
I have like I don't know why. It's just totally changed my opinion of these things.
I love them. I think they're
I
delicious.
just had a can that had no flavor,
What kind of?
just
Just
the
the red one?
original,
Oh.
and there was no because there's usually a little bit of red where they got the season and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All completely just plain. No seasoning was put on them.
Well, the original ones are like that.
No.
Yeah.
The original ones have flavor.
No, you don't.
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
They got something. They got some sort of flavor.
They're
I think
flavored.
Kansas needs a week, man.
They got some sort of flavor.
Yeah, they're flavored with like Pringle salt.
Yeah, it's like
See,
salt.
there was no salt. There was
Oh,
no
that's
nothing. It was
that's
just a
a waste
straight.
of time. Yeah, that's a waste.
Wait a second. So if you were in a place with all those Pringles, you actually went and said like, "Nah, man, I want the raw dog
The
original."
That's what the kids like.
Oh,
Oh,
I get the pizza one.
oh, those are pretty good.
right. That's I don't know how you can like. It's like okay, I could play it safe here, right? But Pringles is pretty diverse when it comes to.
The Lay's stacks, I think, are better than Pringles.
Oh, I
the
haven't had those
original.
in a while.
I've never had a Lay's stack.
They're pretty good.
It's like saltier Lay's.
do do I have to get my Lay's in aerosol? I mean, is that
Those are definitely aerosol.
it's pumped up from a Wagner?
It kind of is, yeah. I mean,
Lay
you know,
out
that
two
like how
coats.
it's made thing. It's on there, man.
That's how you coat your.
And it's the one that doesn't say potato chips. It says potato crisps.
Right, right. In the same way that if you buy crab with a K,
It's not crab. It's not crab.
and if you buy chicken wings with a Y,
Ooh, I've never seen that.
those are not
What are
Chicken.
they?
they're chicken product, but they are not chicken wings.
Oh,
Wait, do they have bones?
Oftentimes, no.
Okay, because otherwise I don't know how
Yeah,
you
I
have
don't know,
chicken
yeah.
products.
it's got like a little crunchy, like
They spray the mold on a chicken bones.
Well, I'm just like there are some places that do it to be clever, right? There are some places out there that'll say like wings or whatever, right? Because they're just trying to differentiate themselves. But as far as like the packaging is concerned, in the same way, like they'll take K crab, right,
Mhm.
and they'll mold it into crab-looking things.
Right.
Wings are the same way. WYNGS are the same.
I've never seen that.
And again, that can be like so again, we've talked about ham before,
Mhm.
right? There's no part of the animal that comes out like that.
Yeah, actually, I mean, like, there's like a ham hock is.
There's a hock,
Well,
right?
yeah, but that's your classic ham with the bone. You know, Garfield eating it with the. Yeah, you know, that's a ham hock. That's actually
Correct.
yeah, but you're right. Like, if I go to the deli,
Correct.
that's not. Yeah, that's basically fancy spam. So
Correct.
right.
Correct. And so that's sort of like the wings thing. It's like
Right.
that type of chicken becomes
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing with chicken nuggets. This is chicken infused.
Again,
Sawdust.
I'm aware of it. It still hasn't stopped me. And
Oh,
it
they're
just-
delicious.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
still go there. It's like, can I have more of the ones that look like a shoe?
Those are my favorite ones.
Right.
You can get them with barbecue sauce on
Yeah.
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually a fan of the honey mustard they have there now. Or
The
the
honey
sweet and
mustard-
sour.
The sweet and sour is kind of I think that's the king.
That's your go-to.
Yep. Yeah. I think the barbecue sauce is kind of
It's gotten sweeter over the years.
it reeks of KC masterpiece.
Yeah.
That's
I like the good old runny Arby's sauce.
Again, this Arby's specializes in a couple of things
Right.
that you can only get there.
Yes,
Correct.
that horsey sauce.
Which is what I'm starting to find out is
It's actually better than most horsey sauce you get out of fucking jar.
I agree completely, but there are a lot of people that think the concept of horsey sauce or horseradish at all is the most vile thing. That
Really?
They have. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, I use it in all
Yeah,
kinds of
it's-
shit.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like a barbecue, I made potato salad the other day. They put a shitload of horseradish in it. Man, it's
Absolutely.
delicious.
Right. But there are a lot of people that I can't believe they make enough of this to put in a pump.
I don't know, man. I've had some pretty foul horseradish. You go to like some of the places where you get prime rib at the wedding,
Yes.
you know, and you get that thing that looks like fucking diced onions glued together with mayonnaise.
Yeah.
So-
They give you like a soda cap's worth, right?
right.
And they put that dollop there on your plate, and you say like, "Wait, I was going to drench this in this. What's going on here?"
I need to. I'm just gonna like pave it.
Put it on there, and you say like, "There's bits in this.
There's bits in this.
This has got grit."
Yeah, no, yeah. This is industrial grade.
That is correct. So if you go to, I don't know where the line is. I think we've said here where like the Tillamook line of cheese is where it starts to get into wankery.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Tillamook and above, that's where it gets wankery. If you get to like Engelhofer and above,
anything above Engelhofer is a waste of your time.
And now you are just
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a waste of your time. It's going to have grit.
You're
So
you're eating just to say you've eaten.
yes,
That is the same thing where it goes like, oh, 60% cacao, huh? 80% cacao.
cacao.
90%. This isn't food.
This is dirt.
This is potting soil. Yeah.
Right, yeah, exactly.
This is nutrient rich potting soil.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Let's we're done here.
Okay.
He needs to work.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Pat.
I'm Will.
I'm Jeffrey.
Will needs to work.
It was fucking terrible chop.